friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
So they write books and stuff like that, and you know, if Denzel can direct, I'm pretty sure Wesley can.
So you got Mahershala Ali playing Blade. Let Wesley direct it.
At least.
Or at least
do something in it.
Executive produce it.
There it is.
Because here's the thing. You get him on as executive producer, that means he got his own money in it. That means he can call shots on who gets certain roles in the movie. Which means, even if you just put him on as a fight coordinator, he's going to hire a good fight coordinator.
Right. Because he knows what that will look like.
He knows what it looks like. He knows the look that you need for that blade because he is involved in that process anyway.
The bigger conversation is, you need to learn how to do martial arts.
You got to. You can't at this point in action movies you can't fake it.
Yeah, because the whole CGI thing is cool, but no, at this point we need to see you doing something.
And CGI only sells, especially how they did it in Blade 2. CGI only sells enhanced superhuman moments. Right, that's the way it works the best. They did it the best in Blade 2, where when you saw something CGI, it was just an extension of his power, showing how strong, he is, how strong that kick was, how high that jump was, and then right back to the live action fighting. That's what it needs to do. It just needs to sell that effect, and then that's it. It's in and then you out.
That will be good. Do you like the Fantastic Four?
I like the Fantastic Four. I didn't have too much of a problem with the Fantastic Four because Black Dude was directing those first two movies. Tim Story, right?
I know the comic books are like Reed Richards is supposed to be that guy in the comic books or something like that. Like, the problem with the Fantastic Four movies is Fantastic Four is not an action movie, so to speak. It's a scientific thing.
You should think Fantastic Four is the same thing you think of Johnny Quest. It's a science adventure.
Right.
So if they're not going out and exploring stuff,
then you tell me.
Then you really ain't got a Fantastic Four movie. It's you're not buying that. Reed Richards is not the frontline fighter.
Right. He's hella smart though, right?
Reed Richards is a guy. If something is going wrong, if you're in a fight, Reed, they got this thing. What can we do? Oh, well, what are they using?
Right.
Let me make this thing up real quick, and then you can handle it.
I wonder if they're gonna try to use Reed as the new Tony Stark smart version. Why not? And then I wonder if he has studied the fix.
Yes, because here's the thing: the way the MCU did Tony Stark, they ran with him and they just did him how they could do him for the movie and put him in the middle of everything and made him the smartest guy. Tony Stark is not the smartest guy in Marvel Comics. He's not at all. He's not. Reed is. Reed is the smartest guy.
The smartest guy.
The smartest guy is Reed.
The Marvel Illuminati is supposed to be Reed. Xavier, T'Challa. And like
Doctor Strange,
Captain America. Make the list, right?
As you have to remember, in Marvel, in the regular comic universe of Marvel, the smartest people all have their fields. They all have their fields that they are the top of. Okay. Reed is the top of all of them because he's scientific off the bat. Because if you go mechanical and robotics, you got Tony Stark, but you also got Doctor Doom. And Doctor Doom is number deuce in the universe and everything.
Right, because he's become the god of everything to the point where
even before he was the god of everything, he is Reed Richards' rival. He is the second smartest dude in the world, in everything, right? So if you go to robotics, you're dealing with him or Tony Stark. But he number one, Tony Stark is number two, okay? If you're dealing with some other stuff, Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange. Doctor Doom.
Right there. So you can do it better than me. I'm this close.
He is number two. Doctor Doom is number two in everything in the Marvel Universe. Plain and simple, right? So the other one that's really smart is Hank Pym. Hank Pym is hella smart.
They just haven't played on that yet.
They haven't played on that. Bruce Banner is smart too, but Bruce Banner's Banner science is in biology and that radiation science. That's why he got fucked up. But he's not smart in everything.
Right, that's how smart in certain things, and they showed that too. They showed some of that as well. Like you get pieces of
that. Like, oh, he's smart, but he's not that smart. So there's gonna be a need and a yearn for.
It's going to be a need to have that person that is uberly smart.
Right.
T'Challa is really smart too. He's not the smartest guy, but he's smarter than Tony. He on peer with Reed, but it gets downplayed a lot because he always on again, off again with the Avengers.
Right.
You know, he got his own thing to be dealing with.
He got a whole country.
He got a whole country.
And they be tripping. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, no.
And that's what I like the space element. Like when you send them out to space. And I'm
Right.
like, whoa, shit! Like this shit gets advanced.
Right.
I'm like, god damn. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, so that's their thing. So if they bring Wesley on and Blade, some role.
Something. Just something. You don't
Even if you give, at the very least, if you gave him a cameo, or had a flashback and say the Mashallah Ali Blade is an older version, and this Wesley version is the younger version, you tie the characters together, it's the same character, and then you pay that respect to Wesley, which you need to do, because
you have to. He put Marvel on his back.
he put Marvel on his back, and he was the one who wanted to develop the Black Panther movie.
And they didn't. They said no.
They didn't go with him because he was going through all that shit with the IRS and stuff. So the Black Panther movie got shelved for him because he was the one who wanted to do it. They wasn't even thinking about doing that shit.
Like, we got Blade for you to try that.
He did Blade. They gave him Blade for nothing. They didn't give a shit about Blade, and he turned it into something.
And we've been they did a Blade TV show with Sticky Fingers
Which was all right.
It was on Spike.
Yeah, it was all right. You can buy it. You can buy the series.
Really?
You can buy the series on Blu-ray and watch the whole thing. It's like it was all right, but that whole resurgence for that character and interest in that character is because of Wesley. Pay him his damn respect.
Yeah,
pay that man his respect. His movies came out way before X-Men. That's what got people to even watch the goddamn X-Men.
Because you were like, okay, well, and X-Men, I'm so happy it's over. I'm
happy it's over.
That last one was just awful.
I've said this many a time, and I'll say it again. I do not need to see another Phoenix movie for at least 15 to 20 years. Or don't touch it again ever.
Just because if you're not...
It's radioactive, don't touch it. No, just leave it.
Just don't do it.
Just leave it. You know? If you're not about to do a 3-movie arc leading up to the Phoenix, don't even bother.
So welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades.